BloodShot is a 2020 American superhero film based on the Valiant Comics character of the same name. It is intended to be the first installment in a series of films set within a Valiant Comics shared cinematic universe. Directed by David S. F. Wilson from a screenplay by Jeff Wadlow and Eric Heiserer and a story by Wadlow. The film stars Vin Diesel, Isa Gonzalez, Sam Heughan, Toby Kebbell, and Guy Pearce. It follows a soldier who was killed in action, only to be brought back to life with superpowers by an organization that wants to use him as a weapon. BloodShot was theatrically released in the United States on March 13, 2020, by Sony Pictures Releasing. The film grossed $37 million worldwide and received mixed reviews from critics. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic closing theaters across the globe, Sony made the film available digitally on demand less than 2 weeks after it was released theatrically. A sequel is in active development, with Diesel reprising his role. Now let's see what happens in the movie. After leading a successful rescue operation of hostages in Mombasa, U.S., soldier Ray Garrison and his wife, Gina, travel for a holiday at an Italian beachside town in the Amalfi Coast. They are kidnapped by a group of mercenaries led by Martin Axe, who demands to know how the U.S. military learned about the hostages and their location. When Ray explains that he cannot answer, as he simply isn't privy to this information, Axe executes Gina in front of him. Ray vows revenge, and Axe kills Ray as well. An amnesiac Ray awakens in the labs of Rising Spirit Technologies, a company in Kuala Lumpur specializing in cybernetic enhancements for disabled U.S. military personnel. CEO and lead scientist, Dr. Emil Harding, tells Ray he is the first successful human subject of the BloodShot program, resurrecting and healing him through the injection of experimental nanite technology, now replacing his entire bloodstream. This technology increases his strength and heals his injuries, but the nanites need to be regularly replaced and recharged or he will eventually succumb to damage and die again. When the nanites work at extreme power, they create a red glowing circle of light on Ray's chest. Ray is introduced to Dr. Harding's other patients, including former U.S. Navy diver KT, former U.S. Army Ranger Marcus Tibbs, and ex-Navy SEAL Jimmy Dalton. After experiencing flashbacks of Gina and Axe, he leaves to avenge Gina's death. Using the nanites and RST servers to hack into databases, Ray tracks down Axe to Budapest and kills him along with his bodyguards. Back at RST, Ray is put to sleep as his nanites are rebooted. As he has done many times before, Harding then replaces Ray's memories with a new scenario of how Gina died, this time with Axe's associate, Nick Barris, as the culprit. KT objects to Harding repeatedly manipulating Ray's memories so he will go after different targets without question or remorse, but she is ignored and reminded that RST can kill her by deactivating her enhancements. Ray awakens, once again amnesiac, and is reintroduced to RST, then experiences flashbacks of Barris kidnapping and killing him and Gina. Driven by revenge, he tracks Barris East Sussex and kills him, despite the man pleading that RST is lying. Wilfred Wiggins, a programmer forced to work for Barris, activates an EMP bomb that incapacitates Ray and severs his link with RST. Ray awakens in Wiggins' office and experiences multiple contradicting memories of who killed Gina. Wiggins helps him realize RST has been manipulating him so he would kill the company's enemies and rivals. Ray tracks down Gina, not only learning she is actually still alive but that their relationship ended 5 years ago. And since then, she has started a new family in London. Harding sends KT after Wiggins, after asking Wiggins for help in freeing herself from RST control and taking down the corporation. She tells Harding she failed to capture the programmer. Meanwhile, Ray is recaptured by Dalton and Tibbs and brought back to the laboratory. KT and Wiggins sabotage the reprogramming process and destroy the RST computers. Ray awakens and Dalton and Tibbs try to subdue him. After a lengthy battle, he kills them as the RST building is destroyed. Harding confronts Ray, confident that the soldier will surrender now that his nanites have been exhausted. To his surprise, Ray is willing to die to achieve victory and activates an explosive, destroying them both. Ray later awakes with his full memories, revived by Wiggins, who has updated his technology so his nanites are self-sufficient. The two men and KT then leave in search of a new life.